Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Stasis Bone Totem. So in the last episode we found Faran, or what was left of him. I wasn't too far off when I made this wild guess that Faran is only a brain in a jar. Well, he wasn't inside a jar, but he was only a brain that was connected to a neurosystem to keep his conscience intact, and technically alive. And then we learned that Charlie has had a secret all this time. She's made a deal with the Yellow Leaf, and I believe that her mission is to fetch the Numen from here and then deliver it to the Yellow Leaf so they can use it against the Cayne Corporation. So what is a Numen? Well, as I understand it, Numen are the sacred artificial intelligences of the Cayne Corporation, and there is 9 in total. One of them who was left behind all the way down here, and that artificial AI is named Calaban. So we are supposed to fetch Calaban from here and take it to the Yellow Leaf. What do we get in return? Well, that I don't know, but let's hope that Calaban will be willing to help us out once we get him a new stem body, because the old one is deteriorating very rapidly, and it's only a matter of time before the old stem body gives out entirely and the Numen dies, presumably. So yeah, so that's what we have to do. So without further ado, let's try to find a new stem body like this, so we can transfer Calaban's conscious to the new one. I assume that that's how it works, but I don't know that how we're supposed to get a new stem body. Are we supposed to just find one, create one, or make a substitute of some kind, or even 3D print this thing? I don't know. Don't know, but I believe that this synthetic arm is an important part of it. It's a little better. So it's a little better than dead meat. Still, dead meat has its uses. We also have this. It could be helpful to help pry something open. I don't know what yet though. And Moses is still on his way to... Okay, nice. Alright, so where are we?
You are in recycling and reclamation plant.
Ah, okay, thanks. Thanks for telling me.
There is trash here. I do not like trash.
The recycling center for the mule. A laughable attempt to destroy what cannot be destroyed.
Faran, I am glad you are still with us. I am glad we are still friends.
Where else could I be? This place is my tomb now. I will not be here long, at any count.
What do you mean?
The mule above you has lost all power now. My life support systems will soon use up their emergency fuel. When that happens...
Faran?
It doesn't matter. I do not wish for survival any longer. I only want release. But before that happens, I will try to see this story through with you. Let us keep going, my friend.
Okay, well at least Faran is still helping us out. He's taking the fact that he's only a brain quite well. Well, he was freaked out at first, but he got over it. The belt clanks and clatters as it carries rubbish towards the inferno. Its metal plates rusted and stained by the leavings of its passengers. Okay, so we can use this. Electrical balance of plant required. So we need, I don't know, some sort of a battery here. Something that we don't have. I don't think. Oh wait. I can't even interact with it. I can't even interact with anything here. Never mind. We have to turn on the power then. Sorting machines. The mechanical monstrosity perpetually disgorges mundane waste directed here from throughout the facility. The machinery emitting an odor of spoiled food, fetid drink and rust. Lovely. I was wondering what that green shit is. Incinerator control. The incinerator digests the endless supply of trash fed into its roaring gullet. a burp of fire flaring up with each new consumption. Rebalance required. Okay. I believe I now know what we need this for. Oh, I thought that I was supposed to pry this entire thing open, but I guess not. Maybe this? No. Unconscious scrubber? No, you're still useless. I have got this inside me. Okay. Good to know. I think that we need to get this thing open somehow. Why can't we use this to open it? Maybe I'm clicking the wrong thing. Don't know. Lots of junk here. Garbage.
Metal. Scrap. All pieces and parts of other things. All wasted.
Everything is wasted here, including me.
No, Faran. I could have not gotten this far without you. You are important.
I do not believe that. But I want to.
Okay, we got a PDA here. That takes us somewhere else. Yeah, no, that's the incinerator. Okay. Well, let's take a look at this. This is Christian C. Patagello. We haven't seen this name before. General maintenance. Per your contract, your transplants will not be covered by our insurance. Waste disposal work necessitates exposure to harmful chemicals. Your contract will cover a complete skin and organ transplant when skin damage is at or above 85%. Your current level is assessed at 72%, which is well below the level that would make you incapable of performing your duties aboard the Deep Sea 15. Cayne blesses you, and we hope you have a wonderful day. Almost there. Only 13% to go. You mean the skin damage? A message from Mule Medical Team. Provided you follow our medication regimen, your hand should not lose any function following your mishap with the survey drone Cesium sector. There will be some scarring and probably nerve damage. Well, that's great to hear. Still, we trust the prescribed medication will keep the side effects of acute radiation sickness at bay. Regarding your inquiry during your visit, your skin damage has reached 83%. We wish you a speedy recovery. Doctor's note. Christian, I recommend that you seek psychological counseling. Faulty gloves would be one thing, but performing these repairs without any protective equipment is the kind of mistake I would expect from a rookie, not someone who's been working in waste disposal for as long as you have. I don't know what's happening, but for you to continue working like this would be dangerous and irresponsible. Stop taking unnecessary risks and get help. Well, that's good advice at least. And message to Mule staff. I have recalled our sample collection rovers for maintenance. The cameras are clogged with bioluminescence due to overuse and infrequent cleaning. I will be having a long talk with some of the pilots about proper rover usage. Message to Robert Follis. I know about the drone races. I have seen people coming and going from the control room in groups far too large for routine sample collection runs. I was approached by internal affairs about it today. To make a long story short, they should be off your back soon. I hope you realize the danger I'm putting myself in by getting involved. If internal affairs finds out I lied to them, my ass goes on the chopping block. Don't mistake this for an endorsement of your activities. On the contrary, these sample collectors are crucial to our research here. If you are going to continue with the races, you need to promise me that you will be more careful. If we lose even one, it will be a disaster for us. I need this job, and I need insurance. Why am I fighting dog crap all over the place? At least I hope it's dog crap, because I would rather not deal with the alternative. Well, what's the alternative then? A few more heat and chemical exposures, and then it's a fresh start. Okay, 2 more. Message to Robert Follis. 3 drones, Robert. 3 flipping drones, you son of a bitch. I turned a blind eye to your misuse of the sample collectors because I thought it would improve morale, but this is unacceptable, so the drone races are done. I have managed to couple together one UAV, and it still needs its stem to be flashed and another propeller. Stem, you say? Okay. Good to hear. I tell you to be careful with my drones, and this is what you do. Corporate will hear about this in my conference call with them next week. And message from Mule Supervisory Board. CC Mule staff. This morning, a blockage was reported in the incinerator. Mrs. Patagiello volunteered to climb in and investigate the jam herself without prompting. She crawled into the incinerator. Oh dear, that must not have ended well. As she cleared it, backed up heat from previous incinerator attempts engulfed her, burning through her suit. Yeah, I knew it. Mrs. Patagiello was extracted from the blast chamber and immediately sent DS-15 site for evacuation and treatment. She didn't survive, did she? Something tells me that that incinerator was sabotaged. Maybe. Yeah, let's see what's on the other side here.
You will find what you need here.
A boat. Moses has found a boat.
Hey, good job, Bear. It's the rover.
The Callan?
The Callan.
Get a closer look. Let's see what we've got to work with.
Okay, now so we found the boat. Or the rover.
You are in UAV maintenance.
Okay, thanks for telling me. There's some crates. Another PDA, of course. Well, let's take a look at this first. Okay, basic chemical elements, whatever you call them. I remember this chart from my chemistry classes. Some supplies.
Charlie, this seems wrong.
Wrong's an understatement. It's a fucking wreck. Look at it.
This is... I am sorry. I had hoped it would be in better condition. I have failed you.
It's not your fault, Faran. You couldn't know.
Either way, now our exit strategy's back to square one. We need another way out.
Okay, so this rover is no good. Well, shit. Just our luck, huh? Oil. Alright, well let's take a look at this PDA. And this is Robert Plasma Wasp Follis Aqua Robotics. Oh yeah, so this is the guy who did all those troll racings. Robotics does not pay nearly enough to cover my debt, let alone any extramural activities. My techie knock-in patches are also stretching my budget. Corporate shut down my burgeoning holodancer business, and I lost a stack of crypto and hard currency in the bucket of mud fiasco. In short, I need to make a few quick bucks. But how? The answer was right in front of me. Drones. Sample collectors and repair bots. Hook up a VR headset, plot a track, and take a toaster out for an underwater spin at 100, meters per hour. I don't know. Let the betting begin. Who would have thought that a base load of bored workers would be itching to gamble away their wages and cigarette change? I did. This guy over here is making bank. Okay, well, good for you. The old DS-15 cook came through and gave me the security codes for the entire mule surveillance system. I have integrated them into my visual cortex. Now I can see every camera feed on the mule without blinking. Okay, well that sounds very handy. It took an hour to lure 2 scrubber bastards into a sample collection basket. The plan is for these techno lobsters to max out the speed for my racing drones. Their small bio battery is way more efficient than the 21st century sodium shit I've been using. I've got to be careful though. Seems the drones can't hold more than 200 volts. I will need a few hundred electric vermins, so I removed the breed lock protocol and put on some classic jazz. Now the horny critters are multiplying like rabbits in my fish tank. I'm going to need a bigger tank. Okay, so that's what this guy has been doing. Pretty wild. I have used my neural pathways again with the latest V811.1 patch. The pimping brain power I possess is frankly ridiculous. I have also partitioned my drone racing and extracurricular activity memory so they can't peer into my mind again. Sure, that was part of the deal. Cayne upgrades your brain and gets access to your thoughts in return. Yeah, thanks but no thanks. We had a spectacular crash last night. I powered up my sample collector with 2 pissed off scrubbers. The collector was about 500 meters from the finish line, traveling at Mach 2. It became unresponsive and scrambled into the dig site entrance, ripping open the blister. Let's pray the scrubbers didn't survive. I wouldn't want them out there fornicating with the wildlife. Hacked message to Mule Supervisory Board. The investigation by Christian C. Patagello into the misuse of company equipment by Robert Falles, as requested by Bruno Correa, has been inconclusive. Falles' behavior during the past few days has been unremarkable. Everyone interviewed denied any potential wrongdoing by Falles or any other crew while piloting the ERV and AUV sample collectors. We will remain vigilant, but tentatively close this investigation, to be reopened if more evidence of misconduct comes to light. Okay, you got off the hook this time, Falles. I definitely dodged a bullet there. Fortunately, Correa is crazier than an outhouse rat. He constantly mutters about almond-eyed aliens, peppering his conspiracy theories with construction terms. How he's made it this far in his career is beyond me. Message to Matt Barton. There's a YouTuber named Matt Barton. He makes videos about role-playing games of various kinds, and also other games too occasionally, but yeah, that's kind of funny. And he has also held many interviews with those games developers themselves, and so watching or just listening to those has also been very interesting. But anyway, so, Matt, are you trying to get me court-martialed? The Eye of Sauron is already trained on me, and now you have lost a sample collector on my watch? I'll find an old UAV and match the serials. I have a new stem on ice which should fool the auditors, for now. Okay, so you have a nice new fresh stem on ice somewhere. That's good to know. So, those scrubbers did survive the unfortunate drone crash. What a shit show. At first I thought that's why the lockdown was initiated. Then, one of my UAV drones left dry dock, but here is the kicker. I didn't authorize it. The order came from the goddamned DS-15. Luckily, a quick hack was all it took to down the bugger. It was loaded with seismic charges. Turns out I was wrong. Bigger shit hit the proverbial fan simultaneously. Not sure which scenario is worse. And lastly, Matt, I managed to decode the lockdown team's comms. They are going to blow the DS-15, the mule elevator, and goodness knows what else. Corporate is going to leave us here to rot. I have jammed the local channels, but the bell is already heading up. I entered a manual override to return the bell 15 minutes after the SEC team reaches the platform above. I hope they don't notice. We have an 82-minute window to cut the resource tether. After that, it should drop the deep sea connection and cut the self-destruct. No kill signal means no big explosion. But first, I need you to get us some diving suits. We are riding out this apocalypse together. Get going, brother. Oh, I wonder if he ever got out. Most likely not. Okay, some electronics. But so he has a fresh stem somewhere in ice. We need to find that, obviously. Supplies. Mudslide. Door. The door is lifeless. Shut in perpetuity. Mired wall. What's this? Submersible rover. This small thing?
Charlie Mac, Moses can fit inside.
Yeah, Mose. It's missing a propeller, though.
Then it will not swim.
Not like that.
Oh yeah, someone did mention that one propeller of some rover was missing. We can take this though. It looks like a flower. Yeah, it kinda does. It has a serial number on it too. AIIC.
2 problems to solve.
Yeah. Need a second propeller. And the tube's blocked.
Wait, look! There's a stem on this thing, probably to automate it. Moses, find it.
My Charlie.
Okay. Locomotion error. Dual propeller required. Yes, we know. Launch tube blocked. Stem contains no data. Okay. I can't interact with anything here. Okay. So we need a new... Oh, it's in here.
Moses, you found the stem!
I am a very smart bear now.
How's he gonna get to it, though?
A valid question.
Well, I know. Use this. Why is it that I can apparently pry things open with this and yet I can't? Or did I just click the wrong thing here? Son of a... How about this? Rip spreader? No. God damn it. This? No. Let's try everything, I guess. The blade? No. This? No. Son of a... What do we need to open this? If I can't use any of this stuff here. Well, that's annoying. Okay, so we need something else. And we also need a second propeller. But now, do we need to... Where can we find another propeller? Do we need to take... Now, do we need to take one from another rover? Or do we need to create one? Anything else in here? What was here? I'll take a look. Okay. PDA. That's the rover and... launch tube.
Mac, is this useful?
Maybe. Looks like a launch tube for smaller subs. Drones.
Okay. Launch tube ready. Okay. So now what do we do? Not sure if anything happened. Maybe on the other side.
If I could find a way to peel this metal open, I could see the buttons. I am a strong bear, but not that strong.
Well, yeah, but I was thinking the same thing too, but apparently I can't use this goddamn thing unless I'm clicking the wrong thing. The propeller? No. Just take all the items. Just take them all. This doesn't apparently work. Neither does this. The scepter. Not even this. But I was supposed to be able to pry things open with that thing. Smaller than I thought. Still, it could be helpful to help pry something open. What about here? Electrical balance of plant required. I cannot do anything here. What am I missing? And can I do anything with Mac or Charlie? What was Charlie doing again? Scan object to duplicate. Ah, of course.
Moses,
My Charlie.
we're going to need some things.
Carbon, titanium required. Well, there should be lots of stuff like that here in this garbage heap. Now the question is, the arm got floppier. I want to shake someone's hand with it. Incinerator control. If only I could pry this fucking thing open. Okay. Well, how about I send you this hand? Maybe we can use the blade, or even this, or even this. Who knows? Let's test everything. Do you take the arm? No. The blade? No. Scepter? No. Rib spreader? No. Or do you even place it here? I think you do. Where else would you place it? Yeah. I must place it here. Carbon and titanium. Now let's try everything. Might as well. Nope. Nope. And nope, of course. Okay, and with Mac, not much we can do here. What was this door mechanism about? Damaged door, mechanism failure. We need to put something there. Try everything again, I guess. Nope. 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 And nope. Okay. And there was the battery charger in the other place. But I don't think that we need to charge anything right now. Unconscious scrubber. I believe that we can use the unconscious scrubber here somewhere. I'm still not sure what does this do. Yeah, I'm a bit stuck here, folks. I'm a bit stuck.
Oh man, bet this thing could bend metal now.
Okay, there we go. Rib spreader with pneumatics. The added pneumatics should give this tool enough durability to force open most things. There we go. If this doesn't do it, then I don't know what will. If this does not open this... There we go. Okay, so we see the buttons now. Power, temp, how did this... Let's see. Electrical balance of plant required. Balance of plant.
It looks like the switches are not properly balanced. A math problem. I like math.
Well, that makes only one of you. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these. Should we get these two numbers to 20? Oh wait. What do you mean get them to balance? Okay, so we got 15, 65, 65, another 65, that's 130, 130, that's 180. 180. Should we split that 180 into 2? That would be 90. There we go.
Well done, my friend. You make progress in spite of all obstacles. Perhaps you will escape this place.
Yes. I will leave soon.
Okay, there we go. So I was right that how to balance them out. It was just a matter of that which buttons to which buttons to press and to whether they go up or down. Yeah. So it was very simple. Okay, so now what do we isolate materials? Oh shit. Alright, well, so we need titanium and carbonate, was it? Okay, well let's take a look at this chart again. Okay, so alright. So T and C.
Searching.
I must find the right inputs to make this machine work. This is a fun game.
Yeah, very. Searching and sorting. Do we now leave?
Searching.
Still searching, I see. Will the stuff appear here or what? Where?
Retrieve material from tray.
From tray. Oh, here. Metal parts. Okay, that's all the stuff that we need, I guess. I assume. Okay, let's see. Nice. Got a new prop. New propeller. There we go. Take that. But we needed to do something else too. I think we needed to fix something. And we still need to get the stem out of it. Out of the smaller rover. Submersible. Okay. Place this back.
Now it will swim.
You're amazing, Mose.
I am the cleverest bear.
Yes, very. Stem contains no data. Oh wait, I guess we don't need to do anything else. I thought we had a second thing to do that we had to fix or something, but I guess not. Now we just need to get this thing out. There we go.
I have the stem.
Good job, sweetheart. We need that to help Calaban.
Assuming that's a good idea.
The rover is no longer automated. You now must manually pilot it.
Oh no.
Is that something you can do, my friend?
He can do anything. Can't you, Mose?
I am a very smart bear now.
Indeed. Let's give it to Mac. And then put this bad boy here.
Juvenile stem locked in position.
Great. More science stuff.
Smart Mac.
Don't jinx it.
Okay, so what the hell is all this? STEM ID UAV. I believe that this STEM had no data on it. STEM ID Calaban. Corrupted memory space. Clone stem. We just clone it. Is it that simple? Oh, we need to figure out what these are. Ah, I see. So these are simple enough. We just need to match the symbols here. Like so. But we need to figure out the rest. Somehow. Oh, is this enough? No. We have to figure out the rest. Didn't I see something like that here? Oh yes, but that part is conveniently burned or destroyed, whatever. Now, don't we have these symbols already? Stem memory engram. Aha. I'm gonna write that down. 329. But I don't know. What about the X's here? Don't know about that. Now let's see. We need 2 more from somewhere. 2 more. Let me let's check this again real quick. So it's X, 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 3, 2, 9, then X, X, X. So there's 3 X's. So this is what we have so far. We only need to figure out these 2. But I can't find any clues for these, so I will just have to guess. Maybe it's some of the numbers that are not here. Well, let's try. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Could be 5, I guess. And then let's say 6. Maybe it's the other way around. That's also possible. 8. 9, 10, 11. You know, I may have to somehow figure out that what these last 2 remaining symbols / numbers are. Ah, never mind, I got it.
Juvenile memory erased. Mature stem memory copied.
How about that?
Smartest Mac.
You have performed adequately.
Well, thanks.
Remove me from this device.
Okay.
You sound better. How do you feel?
Return me to the female.
Just like that, huh? No thank you? No.
Return me to the female.
When is someone going to tell me what's going on?
Please, Mac, I'll explain, I promise.
So, you'll open the door now?
Integrate me into your plug suit.
Wait, why?
A sign of trust. We will be bonded. Inseparable. You should be honored.
What does that mean?
It wants me to incorporate it into my plug suit. It wants to attach itself to me.
Charlie, your plug suit is bonded to your nervous system. That basically means it's attaching itself to you.
He's correct. You will inherit a direct link to Calaban's cognitive and personality systems. But there are drawbacks.
I know.
A physical stem bond will require a surgical procedure to remove.
I know.
No alternatives exist. I require a physical bond. Integrate me.
Charlie, no. Don't do this.
I have to.
Why? What is this all about?
We can have her back. Mac?
I knew it.
Her who?
Hope. We can have Hope back.
Hope. Hope is gone, Charlie.
That was the deal I made with Yellowleaf. Come here, find Calaban, bring it out, and we get her back.
How?
A clone. Is that what we're talking about?
They have everything they need. DNA and genetic sequences from the day she died, which gives them the algorithms they need to reproduce the neuron patterns of her memories and personality, and...
It won't be her, Charlie. It will be a copy.
I could see Hope again.
No, Bear. You can't. None of us can.
I told you. You were too far past it. You've moved on too much.
I've moved on?
Hope.
But you'll see. When you hear her too, you'll see. You'll understand.
Hear her? What is that?
Cease the bickering. The decision is made. No alternatives exist. I am Numen.
I'm not talking to you. Charlie?
Integrate me.
Charlie, don't.
I have to. I have to.
Oh, well, shit. Yeah, I had this feeling that Charlie is doing this to for her daughter in some way or another, to get her back somehow. So that does not surprise me. Calaban in fresh stem. Calaban is our ticket out of here and beyond. Okay, so what do we do? Click on ourselves? Oh wait, I can't even drag it out of the inventory like this. So how do we do this exactly? I don't know that how am I supposed to integrate with this thing. This kind of reminds me of one of those alien things. One of the early alien enemies from Half-Life. So you'll open the door now. Integrate me into your plug suit. Plug suit. The one that we're wearing right now, but how do I do that? I can track the item or the Numen from the inventory and click on myself. And I can't, and I don't have the plug suit as an item here either. Also, can we now go to this thing?
The sub will swim. Moses can keep looking for Charlie Mac, but...
But what?
I do not like water.
You have said this before. What happened in the water, my friend? What scars did it leave you with?
I was dragged in. Waves. She tried to save me.
I see. You are here, and she is not. You blame yourself for this.
In water, you are powerless.
If that is true, then you have nothing to regret.
Faran?
I am fine, Moses. My life support is declining. I am not sure how much time I have left.
Faran.
You are not alone, my friend. Not yet. We will brave the water together.
Alright, well, let's do this.
I am a very small bear now.
Okay. So we're now outside once again. Jesus Christ, this facility is even bigger than I thought. Okay, this reminds me of Beautiful Desolation now, because in that game you travel around with a well, not a spacecraft, but well, almost a spacecraft. You fly around the post-apocalyptic South Africa, and that's how you move from place A to place B and so on and so forth. This kind of reminds me of that now, but underwater this time. And, well, even though I just said that I would do this now, I just realized that I've been playing for over an hour, so I'm gonna end this episode here. And in the next episode, well, let's go and find our way back to either Mac or Charlie as Moses using this submersible rover thingy. So, until then, thank you for watching once again, and see you next time for more Stasis Bone Totem.